Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating topic, the origin and evolution of Yahweh, who transitioned from a Canaanite deity to become the one true God of Israel. We'll explore this journey through historical, archaeological, and textual evidence to uncover how a regional god rose to supreme status in ancient Israel. Make sure to stay tuned for an enlightening journey through time and faith. Before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon to receive updates on more explorations into ancient history, mysterious events, and the evolution of religions. Yahweh's earliest mentions appear in the ancient Near East, particularly in the text from Ugarit, an ancient city in modern-day Syria. These texts suggest that Yahweh was part of the Canaanite pantheon, possibly as a minor deity associated with storms, war, or the wilderness. Some scholars believe Yahweh may have been a manifestation or aspect of the god El or Baal, both prominent in Canaanite worship. However, Yahweh's role was distinct. While El was the chief deity and Baal was often associated with rain and fertility, Yahweh may have represented a more fierce, martial aspect tied to the harsh environments of deserts and mountains. Moreover, Yahweh's connection to the desert and his emergence among tribes like the Midianites and Canaanites suggests a link with the nomadic peoples of the southern Levant. Inscriptions found in areas like Kuntilet Ajrud and Kirbet El Kam indicate that Yahweh may have been worshipped in conjunction with other deities, such as Asherah, a goddess often depicted as Yahweh's consort or partner. This syncretic worship illustrates a fluid religious environment where Yahweh's character was molded by various cultural influences. As the Israelites began to emerge as a distinct group, Yahweh started to gain prominence as their central deity. Unlike the fertility gods worshipped in Canaan, Yahweh was viewed as a warrior god who protected the Israelites during their nomadic journey through the wilderness. This unique characteristic set Yahweh apart from other Canaanite gods, aligning with the Israelites' experiences of struggle, survival, and conflict in a hostile environment. Yahweh's identity as a god of storms and battles resonated with the Israelites, who saw him as their divine protector in their many confrontations with neighboring tribes and city-states. Interestingly, evidence from archaeological findings like the Kuntilet Ajrud inscriptions suggests that Yahweh may have been worshipped alongside a goddess figure, possibly Asherah. This indicates a more complex early form of monotheism or henotheism, where one god is worshipped without denying the existence of others. Some ancient inscriptions even refer to Yahweh of Samaria and his Asherah, suggesting that early Israelite religion may have been more inclusive of divine feminine elements than later traditions. Now, our trivia. Did you know that Yahweh's original role in the Canaanite pantheon is still debated among scholars? Was he a god of storms, a manifestation of another deity, or something entirely different? Share your thoughts in the comments, and wait for the response at the end of our amazing travel. Yahweh's journey from a tribal god to the supreme deity of Israel accelerated significantly during the reigns of kings like Hezekiah and Josiah. Both rulers undertook major religious reforms to centralize worship in Jerusalem and eliminate rival religious practices, such as the worship of Baal, Asherah, and other local deities. The destruction of high places, the removal of idols, and the exclusive promotion of Yahweh as the sole God were part of a broader political strategy to consolidate power and unify the kingdom under one divine authority. These reforms were documented in the Hebrew Bible, particularly in the books of Kings and Chronicles, where Yahweh is presented not only as the God of Israel, but as the universal ruler of all. The suppression of other deities and religious practices was enforced through religious texts and state policies. This period marked a significant transition from a polytheistic culture with a dominant god to a more strictly monotheistic framework. It set the stage for the emergence of Yahweh as the sole, omnipotent deity worshipped exclusively by the Israelites. The Babylonian exile was a turning point in the development of Jewish monotheism. With the destruction of the temple in Jerusalem in 586 BCE and the exile of the Jewish elite to Babylon, the Israelites faced a crisis of faith. Separated from their homeland and their sacred temple, they were forced to rethink their relationship with Yahweh. It was during this period that the idea of Yahweh as the one true God, not just of Israel but of all nations, began to solidify. Theological writings from this time, such as the Deutero-Isaiah texts, emphasize Yahweh's universal power, portraying him as the creator of the cosmos and the judge of all humanity. Yahweh was no longer seen merely as a tribal or national deity, but as a transcendent and omnipotent force that governed all aspects of existence. This theological shift was crucial in preserving the Israelites' cultural and religious identity in a foreign land, and laid the groundwork for the monotheistic faith that would continue to develop in the post-exilic period, ultimately influencing the development of Christianity and Islam. Following the return from exile, the worship of Yahweh as the only God became firmly established. The construction of the Second Temple marked a new era where monotheism was more strictly enforced, and any hint of polytheism or foreign influence was actively discouraged. Priests and scribes played a key role in shaping religious practices, compiling texts, and promoting theological doctrines that emphasized Yahweh's unique status. This period also saw the compilation of many texts that now form part of the Hebrew Bible, solidifying Yahweh's role not just as a national God, but as the singular universal deity worshipped by all Jews. The concept of Yahweh's covenant with Israel was reinforced, presenting Yahweh as a God who demanded exclusive worship and ethical conduct from his chosen people. Over time, Yahweh's worship spread beyond the confines of Israel, influencing other emerging monotheistic religions, such as Christianity and Islam. Yahweh was no longer just a deity of a particular tribe or region, but became a central figure in the broader religious landscape of the Middle East and beyond. The evolution of Yahweh from a regional Canaanite deity to the one true God of Israel reflects a journey shaped by historical events, political reforms, and theological developments. This transformation is a testament to how religions evolve, adapt, and respond to the changing needs of their followers. Thank you for joining us on this exploration of history, belief, and mystery. Remember, always question and seek deeper understanding. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Hit the bell icon to stay updated on more mysterious stories and historical deep dives.